Let's go. Mute is cool. You know what else is cool? The Packers. Let's go. Yeah, I changed my socks, bud. It's all about the socks, bud. Oh, yeah. Give me all green.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Let's go, baby.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
PSL, baby, where rules are meant to be broken. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding, folks. Just kidding, folks. Actually, I gotta remember all these rules. Been a long time coming.
Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets it up past the 35.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL.
Let's see.
The right
What's
side
that, baby?
of the offensive line, often known as the nasty
No watch?
side.
No watch?
The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Falcons had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two.
Ew, why is that like that?
And they did talk
I don't get
about
that.
with us prior to the game about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home.
Oh, there you go, baby. There you go. Solid shot, Gary. Coming in hot.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now Ritter going to change up the look. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw out right.
I'll still say, give me that ball. Good job, defense.
Best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. Now 4th down. Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion to kick.
Pinion with an opinion.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
And a good first down there by Musgrave, who at pick 42 was the earliest Green Bay had drafted a tight end in over 20 years. With his rare size speed combo, he was more than worthy of the pick and being the focal point of this offense.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, ouch. Where's it? Where you at there? Were you at the block? Were you on that block right there?
He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw now. Here's Love.
Oh, that should have been. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Defense. Against the pass, they have some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They lack the pass defense. They do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need 12 here. It's third down. Love looking to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away.
Oh, get him. What happened there?
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Robinson on a give right side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find
Good job, Alexander.
Spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Oh, he caught that ball. Good job.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his
By the way,
way
mute
when
is
he's
not cool. Mute is not cool.
on this play, he
Just so you
finds
know.
it for the first
Definitely
down.
not mute.
Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson.
That's cool right there, though. That's cool.
First wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Ritter.
Oh, give me that ball. Oh, you lucky ass. You lucky ass.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackles made.
How did I not get that? Wow.
18 and a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Got a man complete to Miller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Ritter now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Toward the pylon, caught.
Good job.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, due to the long field goal, they at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, come on, man. Let's go.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love from the gun.
Ah, come on, man. Come on, man.
Jesse Bates, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when you intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got Bioski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Third and long now, Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Young Wei Koo for the Falcons field goal.
Short.
And I tell you what,
Nice job.
got it from 50. Points of running behind it. Also a career-long kick for the veteran Charles.
How about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him starting at a 3rd and 10. Love now. That is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, try to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throwing to the hands of Pitts here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll run with Robinson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his run back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A check down here to Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Going back to Love. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie makes a little bit of a rookie mistake on third down.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up third and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum. Forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
On third down, Love. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing. Love. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the... Ritter has it knocked down. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Second down throw coming for Ritter.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage. And he's going to be intercepted.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. Jordan Love throws better than that. Let's go.
And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Ritter from the gun. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
There you go, Douglas. Dance for him. Dance for my man over here. That's right. Dance for him, dance for him, dance for him. Oh, he's even doing backflips, baby. Look at that.
The defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
One throw brought in by Watson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
First down, Love to pass. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
To throw now. Here's Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
In this case, let's go.
They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Dobbs, baby.
Romeo Dobbs. His first touchdown of the season.
Romeo, where
and
art
the Packers
thou?
are an extra point
where art
away
thou?
from drawing level.
My little poetry fans out there. I mean, you know, there's not a lot of you, but, you know, hey, somebody, strike somebody. Strike somebody.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield.
There you go. Hurt Bijan, baby. Get him out of the game.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be
Oh, he gets up all hot and sexy. All right, he's fine.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Ritter has it knocked down.
There we go. There we go. Let's go, defense. Defense coming back in the game. Wooden having a game, baby.
42-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
They'll They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Love's throw finds its target, Downs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love.
Ooh, guys will throw over his head.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Love looking to throw it.
Watson, you got to catch that ball. He was all day. It doesn't get any easier than that.
I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And his pass is intercepted for the
After that ball, you just get a field goal and get a lead. Good play. I don't like the comebackers. I don't like it.
They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get
wow.
And every offense talks about the same
well, my phone was just right here, and I'm hanging out with Betsy, and I'm playing a game. So, of course, I'm fast. I'm chilling. How are you? Hi.
This time they had that opportunity, but didn't get it. Because the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks her. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
The defense is ready for the back to leak out, and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Touchdown! Christian Watson from 6 yards away. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time the move out in front. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now Ritter to throw on first down. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me for? It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off.
All right, fourth quarter, baby. Let's go. It's getting down to the crunch time. Let's get it, baby. Stay undefeated. Let's go, boys.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Here's Ritter. That's going to be caught downfield by Miller. And they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Good job. Two touchdowns now, but 3 interceptions. Tying me up. Let's go, baby.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'll go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will set up shot in enemy territory.
Stupid. Good play. Wide open. I missed it.
We'll give him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone. Right, we use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. But he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A give left side to Robinson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Play action this time with Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Love, who's got this complete to Jones. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Packer 1st down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here we go. First and goal. Jones going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down, it's Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Love. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Ready. They'll come up first and 10 here. Ritter looks to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you know about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterwards. I know he's trying to make a play, but that time he ends up drawing the flag.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here comes second down.
Brings up second and 5. At the 42.
Now Ritter. And he rifles one incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called.
Good game. Let's go, boy. Good game. It's your opportunity. Good game. Some bullshit glitch you got going on right now. What are you doing? You're waiting, steady, just waiting. I'm nervous. Good game, bud. Good shit, bud. You suck, though. You suck. Finally, you talk to me. Good shit, buddy. Mute is cool. Go get her, baby. Go get her. Go get her. Good shit, though. I love that. That was a good game, bud.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. One last shot now for Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So